Welcome to a new video. In this tutorial I will explain you step by step how to create the employee management system application with creating new tables, sequence, report and the form. So you will also find all this information in this blog, so you can easily copy all these codes to creating the tables and also to insert these different data, and later you can easily also create these different reports. So let's get started. So I will open here the workspace, and you remember we create in the last video these two tables. Also we create the employee table and the department table, and in this video we will delete the old tables and create a little bit better the employee and department table. So I will drop these both table, and then I will create the both table again, but this time with the audit and also with the sequence which will be automatically inserted. So now I delete the first sequence and the second sequence, and now it's done. So we have no tables and we have also no sequence. I will here open the SQL command, and then we will create again a new sequence. So before we create the sequence, I will explain you a little bit why we need this, because we will create this sequence. The sequence name start here with one alias. Also we can see here is EP and NO. It means because I think on the same APEX node workspace I will create later multiple applications. So later it's easy for me to know, okay, in the APEX node application I use this sequence, or I use for example this table. Therefore I write here AP for APEX and NO for nodes. So the first alias give me back the idea, okay, for which application this is. The second alias is for the table. For example, we have here the department table, and then come the sequence. My sequence here start also from 100. I will tell you later, because I will try to put manual here some data in the department, so we will be sure that there is nothing problem with the sequence. Therefore our automatically sequence will start by 100, and we can set some manual data. So but if we mark this and press Ctrl Enter, then you can see here that the sequence is created. The next step is to create the table. Here are also some new things. For example, all the columns have the same alias, also DEPR. It means we have unique column in our whole database, because we know every time, okay, for example, this image belongs to DEPR alias, so we know, okay, the column is belongs to the department table. So first, in the first column we have here our primary key. This is also default value. It's coming from the sequence what we have currently created. If I double click here, then you can see this is also a little bit marked. So the same sequence is coming here, and we will get here the next value. It's also the primary key. Then we go to the department name. This is also varchar. It's mandatory, and we need here any value to save one row. For the location is the same. It's also not null. It means if we will create one row, then it's mandatory to set some value for the location. So then we go to the next three columns. These are about the picture. So you can see here we have the image with the blob data type. This is default null. It's also okay if we didn't write here anything, but only to show you I write here default null. So it means if the row will be created, it's not necessary to set any picture here. So here we need the image as a blob file, then we need the image name. It's also good if we later download this image, although then we have the name of this, and we need also the meme type. For example, is it JPG or PNG or whatever format. So after that, this is very important, and these are the new thing in this video. We have also here our audit tables. For example, here is the remark, it's CLOP, so we can put a lot of text here. This is also default null. And for example, if we want to add some internal remark, then we can write it here. Then we have the audit data, for example, on which time was created this line or this row. This is also default, also automatically the current server time will be added on this and created by. Then we come to the next column. This is created by, and it's also varchar. And then you can see here we have this function. It means it will check first of all this one, what is in the APEX session, and if there is nothing, then it will go here to this variable and check what is here, and if the OS user is also null, then it will go here to the session user. So it will check first the app user, the second the OS user, and the third is the session user. And yeah, if this is null, then it will select the second, and if the second is null, then it will select the third last one. But mostly I hope, yeah, it will find in any case some user. Then we go to the updated, is also default the current server time, also server date time. And then we go here to the update by, is also default value, then valid from and valid to is also default, and for the valid to we set here the future time, yeah, for example around 1000 year in the future. And so then we come here to the last column, deleted yes no. Here is also the default value no. This is very important. For example, if we want to decide that in our database structure we don't want to delete anything, then we can go here and mark on this column the value with deleted yes. And later only on the Apex page we can display these rows which are deleted no. But in our database we have already the data, also there will be nothing deleted. Yeah, and that's it for the department. So I will mark all of them and press Ctrl Enter, then you can see the table is created. We can do this also for the another table. So then I will copy the next, it's about employee. I will copy this and paste it here. So again I will create the sequence for the employee. It's also beginning from the 100. I mark this, press Ctrl Enter, it's created. And then I will also copy the employee table here. It's also a little bit same. We have here the ID, the name, the job, the hire date, the default value is also the current date, and the salary is minimum or default 45,000. We have here also again image. What we have here new is the employee yeah, as a foreign key, because currently it's default null. It means I will change here a little bit employee MGR, because this one is later the manager. So if this value is null, then we will know, okay, that this one is the manager, and if we have here some value, it referenced here with this employee ID. So later, but yeah, I will also show you later what this means if you see later in the details. So what we also have is here the department ID as a foreign key. So we can see here is the first current table alias. For example, we have here employee, then all of this column begin with the AMPL, and then comes the department alias, and then we have here the FK as a foreign key. So, and then we have here again our standard audit columns, and yeah, that's it. Then we can press here Ctrl A for mark all and press Ctrl Enter. And then you can see here the table is created. We have to also add here another thing. So we need a reference. So from the employee table, this is the name of the foreign key, and this was the foreign key in the employee table. It referenced to the department and to this column. So I will also mark this and press Ctrl Enter, and then you can see it's saved. Yeah, if now I go here to the object browser, I can refresh the page and we'll see now here these two new tables, and also I can see here two new sequence. Okay, then next we will insert here the department data. You can see here we are going to insert in this department ID and in the name column and the location. These will be our ID, this will be the name, and this is the location. So I will also press here Ctrl Enter. You can see all of the rows are inserted. Here is written one row, but it's not important because we have here the begin and the end, and in one time it will insert all the rows. So if I go here and go here on the department, then go here in the data and refresh, then you can see the data are successfully here inserted. So in the next I will insert these different employee data. We have here the ID, we have here the name, we have here the job, we have here the manager as a foreign key, the salary, the department foreign key, and the remark. And then you can see here are these different data. You can see where is null, also here our manager foreign key will be null, and where are here some value, for example the 9 or the 1. It means this is the manager. Maximilian Weber is, for example, the manager. And then if we look here, Anna Schmidt, she got here the number 1, so it means the manager of the Anna Schmidt will be Maximilian Weber. So this is the scenario how it works now Yeah, in this column will come the employee number. And yeah, for here I press Ctrl Enter, then you can see all the rows are successfully inserted. We can go here and click here on the refresh button, and then we can see now we have here 20 different employees, or 21. Normally 20, I think some number 10 and 11 is missing, but it's okay, no problem. So now we have 20 employees and we have 10 departments. In the next step we can create a form and a report. Okay, for that I will close here a little bit and go here to the application builder, and then I will delete this old page because we don't have now these different tables. Delete page, because this is a page from the old tutorial video, so we don't need it. And yeah, now we can create here a new page. We select here the classic report. The number could be, for example, 30. So we write here department report, and we can here directly include the form. This will be 31, and the form page name will be department form. We set this one as a modal dialog, and the table we select department. This is also okay, and here I will select another icon, and yeah, that's it. Then we can click here on the next button. The primary key is department ID. It is currently automatically selected. It's recognized, okay, what is the primary key of this table. Then we can here click on the create page button, and then you can see the page 30 and also 31 are successfully created. So I will open the page 30, and then you can see here we have here now the department report on the page 30. Here are all these different data which we inserted currently, and we can also create here a new department and also edit any department. I will also do here some changes, because we inserted, as you remember, here we define some columns as an audit, and these data will become automatically as a default value. As you can see here we have the audit data, and these data should come automatically. So I have to go back here. I will open this one and quick edit from here. Then I will select the created by, updated, and all of these data, because of all of these items. And then I will select here display only, and furthermore I will write here query only because we will not take any data from here. And I will also make the primary key as query only because we got this value over the sequence. Okay, after that I will save the page and check the page here. Yeah, that's good. I will also define here something, for example, this display value, display only. They should only come if item is not null, and this will be here the department ID. So if we only make an edit, then we will see is not null. So, and now you can see the mandatory things for the department are only the name and the location. Here also image name and meme type. Okay, we also don't need this one. We can set these both things as hidden. But here for the image we have to define here also something. We have to define here the meme time column and the file name. So the name will be this one, and the meme type is this one. Yeah, we need this because if we select later from here any file to upload here, for example this one, then yeah, the name will be saved in this column in the database, and the meme type, for example here the PNG, will be saved here in this column. And we have defined this on this side, so we can make this hide is okay. And yeah, that's it. Maybe we can also make here start new row. Okay, Now we make a final test. We click here on the create button, write here any department name. Okay, for example, for the department name, I will write here Global Strategy and Innovation. The city is, for example, London, and I will also set here some remark and will select here one image, for example, this image, and then I will click here on the create button. And now, as you can see here, here is our new department with this location. We can also download this file, and yeah, here now you can see here is the name of the file, and here is the meme type of this file, and here is the remark, and then automatically these things are written automatically. Yeah, we can also modify this. For example, this department, the location is changed to Frankfurt, and you can also see here we can download the picture. We have here our remark, and all these data are the audit data are here displayed. So we can yeah, click here on the apply change, or we can delete this. I will make here apply change, and it's okay. And yeah, that's for the department side. Now we move to the employee side. So I click here back, go back to the page designer, and then I will create here a new page, classic report, and we'll set the number 40 for the employee report. Include form page, this will be 41, employee form. Then we select here the table, this will be employee, then it's also okay. And here I will select a new icon, for example this one. Then I click here on the next. Yeah, Apex has automatically select the primary key of the employee. Then I click here on the create button and can see now the page 40 is created as a report, and page 41 is the employee form. So we have also to do here a little bit something. I will run the page, then you can see here are our old data. Yeah, here if I click on the create, then you can see yeah, we selected currently as, I will change this in the modal. So I go here 41. Refresh the page, and now it opens as a modal page. We have to also change here some audit columns, also we have to go here. These all column will be display only, and we set this query only. Then we have to set the primary key also as a query only, and the image name and meme type will be hidden. We need the image name and set these here, and we need also the meme time and set it to here. Furthermore, I will also later create for this one a select query, because then we can select the manager, but it's okay for current. So I click here on the save button and check this. Okay, I forget here something. For all these audit column, we have to set the condition. So if only the employee ID, if we have any value in the employee ID, then we will see the audit data. Okay, perfect. Yeah, now I will write here some data to create one new employee. So for example, the name is Emily Carter, the job is digital transformation specialist, the hire date is, for example, yeah, the 1st of the month, the salary is, for example, 85,000. We set, for example, this email with his name, and then we select one image. So I click here and select the image, and yeah, for the manager, so we have to create later one SQL. I will do this later, and yeah, we can here decide this employee, for example, works here in the IT department. After that, we can also define here any remark. So that's it, and then I can click here on the create button. And now you can see the Emily as a new employee is successfully created. We can also see here is the image name, and here is the image meme type, and here are all the audit data. In another video I will show you how we can download or how we can display the image, but yeah, in another video. But in this video I will show you, you can see here we have on the employee manager ID number 6, and it means Lisa Meyer have a manager who have the ID number 6. And if we check here the Emily Carter, here is nothing with the manager ID, so it means she is a manager. And what we have to do in the next step is to create one query so that we will find out who are only the manager. They should be displayed here on, for example, in a LOB. Okay, for this we have to go here and open the SQL command, and then we select the employee. So select star from employee where this is null. So and now you can see we should, or I will write here count. If I select only all employee, then we see we have 21 employee. But if I run the whole code, then you can see we have only 8 manager. And from the manager we need only the name, and maybe we will also show the job. Or we will not show the job, we will show here the department. So let's make a join to the department table. So the employee table, here is our foreign key to the department table. Here, then we can set this one equal this one. This one is wrong. Here should come the department ID, and here is the ID. Here is also the department ID, but from the employee table side. So control enter. Yeah, then we can see we have again the 8 employee, which are the manager, and we also want to show the department name and maybe also the location. So we can copy this and paste this here. So now you can see here we have the manager name, then we have the department name, and then we have here the location. And we will make here the, and here we need also then the employee ID, and this will be our return value. So now you can see here is all here are our manager, and here are our return value, the ID of the employee. And now we can copy this SQL, go to here to where we have to select the manager. We click here on the quick edit and go to this item and select here, for example, a select list, and we can create here list of value. But to demonstrate, I will create here very easy SQL statement, so it's okay. Can select here, please select a manager, and then we will save and check the page now. Yeah, perfect. Now we can see here are all the different manager. Okay, in the next step, it's very difficult to see, okay, what is the manager, what is the employee, and yeah, our target is in the next step to create a tree or something to visualize, okay, and to see directly who is the manager and how many employees are working under him. So for that we will create here first of all again a new view, or yeah, delete this part. So in the next step we will create a new view. Yeah, the code is also prepared. You have to only copy paste here in the SQL command. So here is the code. For example, if I only select this one and then press Control Enter, then you can see here we have here the different employee. And so I copy this SQL command here and run this command, and this is the result. So we can see here are the different employee with the location, and here are the different jobs. Furthermore, this is very important, and later I will explain you why we need to recognize, okay, who is the manager, who is the employer. So we will create a new view. You can see the view name is again APNO. It's because of the application Apex node. Then here come the employee, also this is the table, and this is the department because we joined both tables, and this is okay tree because we will try to create a tree on the Apex side, and the file because of the view. So we press Control Enter, then you can see the view is created. So if I copy this and right here select star from this view and here select, so then you can see here is all the data which we defined in this view before. So we have to go back here on the page designer, and we will create here on the page 42 a new page, and we will write here employee 3. This will be also one modal dialog. Then we will create the page. Here we can create also a new region, and this will be the tree. We will select here SQL query, and we can select here the table name or the view name. So we select the view, and then we have to go to the attributes, and yeah, I labeled the column name very easy, so it's easy for you also to find, okay, we need here node label, so you can select this node label. Then if you need the node ID, then you can select this one, and the parent key is this one. So the other things yeah, are not first so important, but I click here on the save button, then I go back here, and on the employee report I will also create here another button. So I will duplicate this button and write here 3, and the page should open, also 42 page. So if I click on this button, the page 42 should be open. Okay, my camera is not working, yeah, but I will continue then without the camera. Yeah, I will save the page and refresh here the page, and then I will see a new button. So if I click on this button, then I will see this is all of these are the manager, and if I open any manager, and then I can see, okay, 2 employees are working here, and this is the location. Also if I open this one, then I can see here these are these different employees. Yeah. So this is the tree diagram to see, okay, who is the manager from which employee. So in this tutorial I have shown you how you can create different tables also with the sequence and with the default data which is automatically created by the database. You have also insert, or you will be also able to insert your own data, and then you are also able to see in very easy step, okay, who is the manager and who are the employee who is working there with the location. And that's all in this video. I hope you learned a lot of new things and you are also able to create this. And yeah, if you have any question, then write me in the comments. Thanks for watching.